shallow thoughts.
Welcome back to the Lou Lee podcast. I'm your co-host, Lou, and with me
is Matt Lee. Brr, 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 brr.
Joining us today, we got John Cavataio, Ciege. How's it going, man?
It's going all right. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
That's good.
Doing good. I didn't even recognize who you were talking about because I think, like most people, we all know you as Shin Quan, or Ciege Luigi, or Shinny Jin Jin. But yeah, who's John? Actually, whenever I talk to Billy about you, I always call you Uncle John, and it weirds me out.
Yeah.
But I think it would weird me out more saying Uncle Ciege.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Adding uncle to anyone is weird. Uncle
Really?
Adam is Adam to Lucas, and he says Uncle Adam, and I'm like, I don't know who this weird Uncle Adam guy is.
Yeah.
But obviously.
I actually prefer it. I'm like offended for you guys. If Billy were to call you anything but Uncle Lou or Uncle John, I'd be like, Billy, you call him Uncle Lou.
Sheesh.
All right? That's
Okay.
Uncle John to you.
That's Uncle Ciege, baby.
But anyway, Ciege, thanks for joining us
Yeah. Anytime.
on a deep dive on my shallow thoughts. I love the music so much. This
great.
intro music is so good.
Clearly
It's so
AI generated music for the podcast. We're trying to offend the most amount of people as possible, you know?
So we've made a bunch of AI songs, Lou and I. Lou has made like, I don't know, over a dozen. And I've made like about half a dozen. And I listen to them all the time. Probably too much at this point. But I just love them, man. I love them so much. They are starting to sound pretty similar.
Yeah. At first I was like super impressed with the level of like detail and like just the different rhythm and everything that they can generate into the songs. But yeah, after it generates a bunch of them, you're kind of like, how impressive is it really? Like, but if you lift the curtains, like how much of it is actually AI or how much of it is like sort of pre-programmed stuff, you know?
Yeah. How much are online too? Like, because when that first came out, I heard like 400 of them like in a row, just like everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
This is funny. This is cool. This is funny. So yeah, you get that similar.
I think
feel.
like what I like the most about them is just that they're so topical because you can give them things like our names and whatever, like we're going camping or whatever. And it's like, it's just so funny to hear a song about your friends and actually be named in the song. Whatever. Yeah. Lee.
Luigi, you ready to get this thing going?
Yeah.
Okay, our number is 4. Oh, here we go. Getting violent right away.
Oh, okay.
If you can fight any celebrity that you would like, who would it be and why?
Man. Okay.
Actually, there's a lot more to this
We
question.
know
You want
you
me-
Yes.
thought about this a lot.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Both. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I will ask all of it.
Okay.
What would you make the conditions? Would it be UFC style, a bar fight, bare hands, etc.? Who could you easily beat? Who would be a 50-50? And then who would absolutely destroy you?
Okay, well, I'll go easiest first. Absolute destroy is probably most of them because they're all jacked and working out all the time. So I'm not going to make fighting my claim to fame here.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll go back now. So the conditions, I mean, I would probably come at this as let's try and have a good time with this. Whoever put us in this situation, this is almost like you're in an elevator, you're stuck, but instead of that, you have to fight somebody. That's kind of how I'm thinking of it. It's like, well, we're just forced into this. So probably, I would say like maybe boxing, because I think that would be kind of cool to like go through that montage to get ready for it. I guess that's another thing. Like the condition would be you have some prep time, all that kind of stuff. In terms of somebody I could easily beat, Woof. I would just have to go. I mean, I would hope it would just be down to
like child actors or
yeah. Just pure size. Be like, okay, well, we're here to have fun. That's it. Okay, we're done.
Or somebody really old.
Yeah. I'm the best. That'd be. But yeah, 50-50. I don't know why. First name popped in my head. Thomas Middleditch.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
Yeah,
That was like the first name.
he's Silicon Valley.
Yeah. It also seems like
Dude, he's tall. He's got reach.
he's tall. Yeah. See, I don't know. Like I
he
see him on
looks tall.
stage.
He looks tall.
Yeah. He looks like a kind of skinny
Just a
dude.
lanky dude?
Yeah. But yeah, it feels like we could put on that performance as such of fighting. But yeah, I know that this was kind of extended. So in terms of what you guys would do with that, I don't know if we go round table on this one or. If
Oh
it's-
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. I actually don't know yet. I need some time to think.
Okay.
This is your questions that you came up with, and
Yeah.
you've all right.
Yeah.
We all have to think of it quicker. I don't know who I would fight. I mean, there's probably a large amount of celebrities that are not strong enough to fight me. These conditions that I'm thinking of are like how I would win a fight.
Yeah.
It's almost like you have to choose somebody and you have to win.
Right.
I don't know.
It's more. I think it's funnier to think about the situation where you have to explain this to the person.
Right,
that you
right.
invite. Like they get they get an invitation and they're like, "Yeah, sure, I'll come to." and
Have
like,
you heard of the Lou Lee podcast? Okay,
Yeah.
anyways, it's this dumb thing, and we have to fight now. And listen, I don't want to do this either, but
You have no choice.
you have no choice.
But I'm gonna win.
Yeah, but you stand no chance.
Yeah, I don't know. I legitimately don't know.
Style of fighting is interesting because, like, I don't know how to box, and I imagine most celebrities. Actually, that's a weird assumption, but like they probably have done boxing or something like that. I don't know. They have more money and more time, maybe they have or whatever. So I would be on the back foot on that end. So then, what other style would work? Like MMA? No, I don't know. I'm proficient in zero fighting styles.
I feel like boxing is the everybody wins because everybody's like, yeah, now I'm in shape. This rules. It's like, okay,
After
I
the Rocky
got knocked around a
montage,
bit. Okay, maybe a little bit of concussion, but overall, I'm plus.
Right.
I'm up.
You know, my problem right now is I can't even think of celebrities.
Yeah. This is the on the spot
Name a
problem.
woman. Name a
There you
woman.
go. There you go.
Yeah, that's the
Name a
problem.
woman.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does Sydney Sweeney
Yeah. Okay.
there?
Yeah. I'm not
You
gonna
could fight her.
Oh, fight her. I thought it was the name of a woman question. That's funny because I don't even know who Sydney Sweeney is. I just like see her name across things. And that's it. I don't know what she's in. I barely knows what she looks like.
Well, a little bit of homework for everybody on the podcast.
We'll get in
Oh,
touch with
Hughes
her.
talked
and-
about her?
Yeah, next week we'll come back and talk about Sydney Sweeney.
We'll schedule the fight.
No.
Yeah. I guess that was not a great question.
No, it's a good question.
It's good. It was a good warm up.
Yeah. I like that Ciege took it to like how you'd approach them with it. That's good.
No.
In an elevator.
Yeah.
All right. You need another number?
I need another number.
All right.
Give me a good one.
18.
Ooh, my recent ones.
There we go.
Okay. So I've been thinking that a convenience store really isn't that convenient anymore. I've become super lazy, and I kind of love the idea of a drive-through 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on this? How do you feel about this?
Well, I feel like we got a little bit close with this with Skip the Dishes. 'Cause
Right.
You can
Uber stuff
that
directly
shit.
from a
Yeah.
grocery store.
Yeah.
So you're already there. That's actually better
Right.
than a drive-through
Well-
in terms of laziness.
Maybe it's because you guys mostly work from home, but I'm like in the car all the time.
Right.
So
It would be, yeah. I mean, I just think the number of items, because already like I get annoyed if there's a menu and it's like, we're going to put this on like 3 seconds, that it's switching back and forth. And you're like, okay, what thing am I going to get?
Right.
Oh, I don't know what the first ones were. Okay, I got to wait now. And then I
If you're behind a guy
Yeah.
with a car full of kids
yeah.
and he's ordering convenience store items, it's going to take him like half an hour to figure out all of that
Yeah.
order and get that through.
I don't even know if you would do that. Would you do that if you had like 6 kids in the car? Or would you just like ransack the convenience store?
If you add a drive-through to anything, everybody will use it in every situation.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. In that situation, I'm like, I have 6 kids in the car. I'm trying to do this and buy them stuff. Like, I'm probably actively going crazy at that moment. So I'm like, why not? Let's see.
Yeah. We're already
see how interesting this gets.
Yeah.
But no, I think there's some validity there for sure. Like a gas station is pretty close. Like, imagine you just gas up, you pull around.
That's what I'm
stuff,
saying. Like, even just getting out of my car now is just a huge hassle.
Yeah.
I don't even want to get out of my car to walk into the convenience store.
Yeah.
That's attached to the gas station. I just don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
What about a drive-through where, as you drive up, they put the food directly into your mouth?
Yeah.
So that we skip the
Now
next
we're talking.
obvious iteration of this, where you're like, I'm too lazy to even lift the food and put it into my mouth, right?
And
That's pretty good.
I'm now imagining the squeegee situation in downtown where you're stopped in traffic. There's a stoplight. They're washing your car, but it's this situation. So you're almost mixing that, hey, popcorn here, and like they're throwing it to you in a baseball game, but you're in traffic and somebody's coming up and down. It's like, hey, do you want like a Monster?
It's like not a bad idea.
Can
Not a bad idea.
you tap your
where is
Visa?
this
Bro,
situated?
if you're
Luke?
in traffic,
Where is this hot dog thrower man?
Hold on, you're in traffic in Toronto. You're in your car. It's busy. You're hungry.
Yeah.
And a guy walks by with fucking hot dogs or like the popcorn on the thing, and he's like, "Yeah, popcorn here."
Yeah.
Bro, you're hitting that. You're saying
You're a hero of the car. Everybody's like
over
annoyed.
here, please.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if the guy's disheveled and he's homeless or not. That might affect your decision on you.
You're also telling
something
somebody,
from his hands.
come into traffic. Come to me. I'm in the middle.
Yeah, but the
And they're
problem,
like,
I guess, like you'd have to know that he's there at that intersection
No.
every day.
No, it's just like the window washers.
Imagine McDonald's. You were looking for a burger and it's always moving around, and you have no idea
No,
when
you
it's
don't-
going
You're
to
missing
happen.
it. You're missing the point. The point is it's an opportunity sale. Just like the window washers, you're not like, oh, I'm driving around looking to get my car washed. You're in traffic, and the guy comes up and he starts, and you're like, all right,
Yeah, my
wash
window
the
is
thing.
dirty.
Guy comes up with popcorn in the middle of the thing. You're like, you know what? I'm hungry.
Drop it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hook me up.
I think that's worse.
Okay.
I don't even want popcorn. I'm looking for like a hot dog and I get popcorn.
You're not
What are
looking.
we talking about here?
You're not looking.
Other option, drones. Drones come on in. You have a little dock on the top of your car. Drops in your order. Gets the hell out of there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But now you're moving cars?
Well,
Dude, you could just order
Drones
on
get
the
good.
move.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
you're on the highway. You're like, I really got to have that popcorn. I really got to have that kernels, man. I need a bag in
But
here.
I can't stop.
Yeah. I need that Nels
I'm on my
in
way.
my car.
I can't even slow down.
Yeah.
Like all I want to do is roll down my window, popcorn in my lap.
Yeah. I want to refuel on popcorn like jets do midair with the tube
Yes.
coming into the thing.
Yeah, popcorn just being fed into your car.
Yeah. I'll worry about the mess later. I want to be swimming. I want to be Patch Adams
That's
lady
not
with the
bad.
spaghetti. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Okay.
Somebody call Uber right now and like, let's get this going.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Give them
think-
the idea and then they'll run with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$1 billion idea.
That is convenience of
Lily
the
makes
future.
$1 billion. Yeah. There you go.
6.
Okay, number 6. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
This is not even me. This one is from Lou.
Oh shit.
If you had to build a house to live in, completely made out of Pop-Tarts, I pointed at Lou. He didn't answer.
Okay.
How would you go about it?
Well, are we gonna do the sequential steps? Because I would just get like a lot of Pop-Tarts. Like we're talking like a ridiculous amount.
This is, yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't think
and-
about that. Problem number 1, how do you acquire enough Pop-Tarts to build a house?
Yeah.
So you're already thinking pre-planning, which
Yeah,
is,
yeah. We gotta have the materials for this.
we need the materials.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I mean, a house could be many things. You could have a toy house. You could have a house with no plumbing, electricity, any sort of
Just have
amenities.
two Pop-Tarts lean against each other.
Yeah. Voila. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge handyman at all. Like I think I can, follow a YouTube video here and there, but that would be the first thing I'd try and tackle. Be like, okay, if I gotta live in this thing, it's got to be pretty sturdy.
So to be clear, you've never built a house before?
No. And
have you
especially
toasted Pop-Tarts before?
Yeah, no.
All right.
No.
You're
that
the
wasn't
wrong
in my
guy
yeah,
for
yeah,
the job.
Yeah. I
You've
really
never toasted Pop-Tarts.
No, it wasn't in my growing up. We were like a zero Pop-Tart household.
Even now?
I would have them. Yeah, even now. Toaster strudel, closest we get.
Okay.
That's it. But
I also don't buy Pop-Tarts anymore.
yeah, I've had a couple throughout growing up, but that was about it.
Interesting.
Yeah, pretty.
Adam brings them camping, and that's about.
That's all my exposure to them
Yeah.
these days. Yeah. How are they still a company? So that's all you do. You just acquire them.
Yeah.
Well, that's step one. I think that's a good step one because you're like, how big is this house going to be? That's literally determined on how many Pop-Tarts you can get.
Yeah. Because I'm going
answer.
to work with what I got. Like,
Right.
This is crazy.
I do love though that the next step is okay. You've got 1 million Pop-Tarts.
Yeah,
You're like,
now I got to
"All right,
arrange these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I build a house with this shit?
Yeah.
How do you use all of them now? That's the problem.
I don't remember coming up with that question, to be fair.
So we were coming up with the idea of doing the deep dives on my shallow thoughts.
Yeah.
And your example was, I love like talking about dumb questions. Like, how would someone build a house completely made out of Pop-Tarts?
Yeah.
And we just talk about that and it'd be so funny.
That is a dumb question. Or
What immediately popped into my head was like the school challenges where it's like, here's toothpicks and all this stuff. You got to protect the egg. Like you got to drop
build
the egg.
tower and
And like, don't let it, like that's where my head first went. So that's why I was like, okay, conditions. Is this like, it's an actual house? And there we go. I can keep explaining. But
Justify it more.
yeah. Okay.
Justify your answer
Show your work.
yeah.
Okay, Lou, you have a knack at this of rolling numbers that I've already rolled or ever already asked. You're quite good at it.
12.
Oh my god, this is long ass.
Buckle up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we're just gonna do it.
Yep.
Let's talk about some tech. So there's this ring. It's about to come out on the market as of August 2024.
Okay.
Some context of when I wrote this question. And it's a wearable piece of tech that only has one button. You just point at a light switch and click. It flips the switch for you, and voila. It doesn't use anything other than infrared lights. So no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, nothing like that. The initial use case of this was for older folks or handicapped folks that have a hard time switching on and off the lights. I'm pretty sure the CEO and founder is handicapped and would forget to turn off the hallway lights when he was going to bed. And he would just leave it on because it was so much energy to just get up and turn off the light. And so he designed this item, and it's roughly $500. It comes with the ring and 4 switch adapters that are just placed over a light switch.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on this product?
So I think it's great for that use case and for people that are not super technically inclined, because I feel like you could give them directions to set this thing up and then you just push the button, you're good to go. And so that was like the first thing. Cause like, other than that, if they are at all comfortable on the phone, I'd be like, just get like smart switches or whatever. Like you can do everything there. But I mean, yeah, it seemed like wearing a ring all the time around the house. Like if you forget the ring somewhere, then you're kind of in a similar situation, sort of like where you're like, I gotta go get the ring and it's tough to get it or whatever. But I mean, no, I've never heard of that at all, but yeah, seems all right. What do you guys think?
Actually, the use case that they gave was like an elderly person needs to turn off the lights or something.
Yeah, like someone in a wheelchair that just has a hard time getting to light switches, or someone that can't even walk. Yeah, that's it. Like that. That is it. And it's just to push buttons. I think they want to expand the product line to like do a few other things. I don't even know what you could do. Like what's just an on-off appliance that you could use that for? I don't know, but lights sounds pretty good. Like if you're just like in bed, just boom, boom, and you can just turn off your lights, you can turn off your lamp. Have you guys heard of like Ring wearables?
Yeah.
Like I think Samsung makes one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't understand them at all. So how does sizing work? Because your finger versus my finger is very different.
You buy a sizing thing, and then you buy the ring in your size.
But like, wouldn't like our battery lives be way different? Wouldn't?
I don't know.
Yeah, that part.
Like, probably not. The battery's probably the same size for all of them, and they just change the ring size and stuff. Like, I think you're overthinking it. They're also really shitty. They don't do very much.
Okay.
Like, I think most of them just monitor your activity. That's all they do. I don't think you can really interact with them. Maybe some of them have like a thing that you can swivel on it, but
yeah, I feel like the minute there's a moving part on the thing or something that like it's probably going to break pretty quick. But
firstly, with the use case that we're talking about, like this was solved in like the 70s.
The clap?
The clapper.
yeah.
So that was the clap. We got the clap.
The clapper, man. The clapper, just perfect. Turn off the lights, don't get up, you're done, right?
Yeah, so that was part of his pitch when he was talking about it. He's like, yeah, they made the clapper, and like everyone knew about it. But it was so bad, like no one ever had a good experience with it. You have to make really loud noises all the time.
Yeah.
It would turn on and off all the time. Like you drop something and then your lights just turn off.
Yeah. Was this on like Dragon's Den or something? Or was it just an article or?
This was on a podcast. It's pretty much like Shark Tank.
Yeah. Okay.
But on podcast form.
Gotcha.
And it's called The Pitch. I shouldn't be promoting other podcasts. What am I doing?
What the hell?
Sometimes you got to give them a hand up, you know?
Yeah.
Help the little guys.
Yep.
But I love that podcast because with podcasts, they just allow time to just pass. Mm-hmm. And then they'll just revisit the episode 6 months later. And for me, the listener, it's like 6 seconds later.
Yeah.
And they're like, and this is how it turned out. And this is the deal and all this stuff. It's like, now they're a fully funded company or all the deals fell through or whatever.
That randomly in YouTube, they were just like, hey, you've watched like 2 seconds of like one Dragon's Den clip. Now, like this,
that's it.
I'm giving you Dragon's Den, baby. Like that's it. Yeah, that's all you're gonna watch. But funnily enough, there must be something to it. I just have it on in the background a bunch, and I'd be like, oh yeah, this one's kind of cool. So I definitely get the allure of that. Just like hearing somebody like just talk through it, because it is this kind of consolidated. Like I have this idea, and like, does it make sense to you? Is it cool? Like everybody like it?
I love it so much.
Yeah.
That kind of show.
Yeah.
Like Shark Tank.
Yeah.
I love it so much. This product, I don't know. When I was listening to it, it sounded amazing. Like I was like blown away. I was like, wow, everyone can pretty much use this.
The other problem I think though is like the main people that would want to use it, aside from, someone in like a wheelchair, someone who's disabled that couldn't move around, but like an elderly person, getting them to use a remote for a TV is difficult. And that's been around since like the 50s. Like getting them to like wear a thing that controls the lights by shooting
the pointing,
like, I don't know, man. I feel like that's a huge stretch. Like, and then it's like, okay, most of the people that could get benefit out of this are gonna have a difficult time with even understanding how it works. It's like that kills half of it. No,
I don't think so. I think everyone's used to wearing rings, and everyone can understand what a remote is. So if you were just to use your ring as a remote, you point it at the light switch, and just there's one button literally on the ring. That's all it's got, and you can turn on and off whatever object you're pointing at.
Yeah, maybe.
And it sends like a universal signal, so you can just do it at any light switch, and it's like generally a straight-ish line.
Yeah.
100% though is what Ciege was saying. Like with my grandparents, it would be like they would pick up the ring, they would put it on, they would turn on the light, and then they would take it off and put it on the nightstand and then leave the room.
Yeah.
And their whole life is now like, so much harder because they have to find this ring and point it at the light.
But that ring, it'll be in pristine condition. You know what I mean? It'll probably still have like whatever plastic is still on it.
They'll glue it to the wall where the light switch used to be. And they'll just push the button there.
Yeah.
I guess so much time has passed. Like I'm trying to remember the use cases for this. But yeah, tons of people are like trying it out, including like governments, hospitals, old folks' homes.
See, hospitals, that kind of like you're not touching stuff. Like you can just like, especially for certain machines that maybe it's like just turn it on and off or just whatever. Yeah, because even I think one of the more basic like medic alert things is just like a necklace with a button on it. Like if they need help and it's like you push the button and it just does like essentially what an alarm system would do for a house. It like calls people and all that stuff. Yeah, not like more serious scenario, obviously, but. So just trying to move that to a day-to-day activity where it's like you don't have to reach and everything. But yeah, I mean,
yeah, I'm not a huge fan in general of technology getting closer and closer to our bodies. Like watch, okay, we used to wear watches anyways, so that's all right. Glasses, starting to get a little bit too close. Ring, I don't know. I don't know. Just getting closer and closer and closer. It's like,
it's funny. It's funny too, because there's always just this message of like, especially with the watch, like implicitly it's trying to say like, put your phone down. Don't worry about that stuff like at all.
Right.
And like, I'm not saying they're all doing that, but then it's like, here, put on these glasses. Never get away from it ever. It's always there. You can look up stuff and everything and it can help you out. It's just sort of this like, it's almost like it's, like you're working backwards from a solution to like make a problem for that thing to solve it or whatever. Right. So yeah, that's more of just a general like little gadgety outlook I have sometimes on that stuff.
I agree. I don't know what it's going to take to get something to really break through.
Yeah.
I mean, like smartwatches are pretty good. I don't know what else they can really do. That's going to catch on. I'm curious to know. Curious to know.
Yeah. I mean, you can already put stuff around your house for like just talking to it as well. Like I would think something like Alexa, like as it's been around now, that would be a little bit easier too for them. Like if they just had it, like you say, yeah, turn off my lights or whatever, and then it would do it. So but yeah,
very nice.
Yeah. All right, one more. 15.
Okay. Oh, speaking of old people, how prepared are you for retirement? And what does your retirement look like? It's a big question.
Yeah.
That's a big question.
Are you retired now? First question.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't, we're not super prepared, I would say. So that's.
Are you one of those people that are looking forward to retirement?
Not entirely. Like right now, I think like when you have a kid, like I'm really just trying to have that outlook of like, he wants to do stuff with me right now. And like, I've heard this from other things too, and it resonates with me. It's like, he wants to do stuff with me right now. So let's not like worry about far away stuff. Cause like, but in terms of just like planning for all of that, I think the closest we ever got to was like Remy related, like just talking about, okay, like let him be able to do whatever school he wants and that kind of stuff. Yep. And then beyond that point, we haven't like really talked about it too much. I mean, just knowing that, okay, we're in the housing market, like based on our kind of like generation and stuff like that, where we generally feel okay, at least for like the like mortgage aspect, and then like eventually downsizing and doing like whatever stuff happens there. And obviously like my work stuff is just paying into that. But I think like I haven't really, I haven't thought about it too much, like just retiring and stuff like that.
Like if you were to dream
about
retirement, what does that look like?
I think I would probably want to travel a bit, because even now, like I think like I wouldn't want to be in the scenario where it's like, okay, I have a bunch of stuff to take care of like around my house and all that stuff. Like, and being that age, I'd be like, I just don't like, I want to go places and be like, other people are taking care of that kind of stuff. Or like wherever I'm at, it's like pretty temporary, and like we'll just kind of stop in and visit people a lot and hang out and everything like that. I think that would be more it. Like I would like to almost go more nomadic at that point, because I think it'll even be good for whether it's Remy or we have more kids or whatever. It's like we'll just sort of be able to be around when we need to or whatever, or like if things are fine and like they're just living their life, like we can go and have a trip and all that stuff, or they can come with us. And yeah, I just think that's a cool way to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
For me, I wonder, because I play a lot of video games, not as much as like I want to these days. I barely play these days, but I think that's going to change. And I think I'll be playing in my retirement.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'll have like the physical capability to play games, because you need pretty good reaction time, pretty good sight, pretty good motor functions.
You may change the type of game that you play.
True.
Right? Like we played games like TFT or auto chess where you just like plan your things and then the turn happens and it's more strategy based and whatever. Like that's the type of game that I could think in your old age you'd.
But I wonder if I would game. I actually don't know. But like I think if I were to dream, I'm really envious of my grandpa. He had 12 children and he was just like growing up around them. And like by the time he got to like 70, he was just like taken care of. Actually, probably even earlier than that. He was just taken care of. And he was just surrounded by all of his grandchildren and then great-grandchildren. And every day he's just hanging out with like all of his family members. This is my dad's dad. So like, I guess half of them had come to Canada and the other half were there. But even the half that were there, it's like a small little village. There's like 80 of them now. Yeah. So yeah, he was just around his family like all day, every day. Yeah. And he would just get to see his grandkids, get to play with them and stuff. And I think that's my dream. Just like surrounded by family and friends and just everyone that I love and just hanging out nonstop. I also would love to travel a bunch as well. I don't know what that would look like in my retirement. Yeah. But I definitely want to like be, I guess, in like a bunch of like Billy's things and like just be able to like hang out with them. It's hard to imagine now because, okay, what's our retirement? Like 28 years from now, whatever, we'll be 65. Billy would be like 30. How really involved will I be in his daily life? Probably not much. So, I don't know. If
it's a surrounded with family thing, because I think usually with these things, it'll sort of coalesce into other thoughts. Because like I'm also just thinking about like if you're sort of that sort of home base or whatever, it's like you have like whatever holidays and stuff like that all together and things like that. Like my sister's in-laws, they just have like a cottage.
The Rumbles.
The Rumbles, yeah. And like going up there for like Thanksgiving and Christmas and like there's like a little visit thing. Like that would be cool. Like you just have, but again, it's like whatever place works for that. That's great. And like you're obviously gonna live somewhere. But
my grandparents used to go down to Florida and like for the winter, like get out of the cold and go somewhere relatively warm.
Yeah.
And that's what my parents are starting to do now. Like my parents are now looking into getting a place down there and they're like, everyone can come down and see us. We'll be down there for a couple months and just come whatever. If you like, if it's close to Disney, you guys could like go do Disney if you want or whatever, but we'll be down there. And yeah, same kind of thing as a cottage or whatever. You just like, you do those kind of big travel things and bring the family if you can.
Yeah. Is that your ideal retirement?
Yeah. I mean, I think what's going to be important to me is that I have a bunch of hobbies that I do and do a lot more.
True.
Like right now, obviously can't do a lot of those hobbies as much. Like I love to golf. So I think like that will be a big part of my life when I'm older. Video games is like, I've always thought about that. I think it'll be probably more common than it is now. And I think like a lot of old folks homes will just be
There's always the LAN party
centers.
Old folks home. Like
Dude, my dad
like
plays-
they're all playing cards, and it'll just change to like whatever hollow
Sure.
computer thing exists in the
Like
future.
I think if it, the big question I have is like, do you think we'll all still be connected? Because imagine that is like we're all in our 70s,
yeah,
jumping on for game night still every week,
Yeah.
and like playing our games. And
yeah,
stuff.
like playing remotely.
like that's
I
pretty
think that
cool.
that's an interesting idea too. Because they sort of have that now. They'll like talk on the phone and everything, or do video calls. I'm sure, like elderly friends,
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, it's like a lot more in person stuff. But it'll be funny to kind of see that shift of like
The virtual.
oh yeah, and you're just everybody's yelling what and everything. Like,
Dude, we're gonna have like full on bodysuits, playing in VR.
Yeah.
It will be a near perfect replica of ourselves in this digital world.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nuts.
The
when we're
health
retired.
stuff
Maybe.
too. Like who knows how
True.
crazy or accessible or available that stuff will be. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's
I was gonna mention that my dad is a pretty big gamer,
yeah,
quote unquote gamer.
yeah.
He plays a lot of this Nintendo emulator, and he plays Dr. Mario
Okay. Yeah.
on the NES.
Hell yeah.
A ton of it,
Yeah.
like probably an average of 3 hours a day, which is a crazy amount, and then plays a lot of poker.
Yeah.
A lot of online poker. Is that considered gamer? Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, my dad plays a bunch of card games on his phone or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they're all like riddled with ads. I'm like, I can't believe you can do that. like deal with this.
Yeah,
And I was
all
like,
those
This is
ads,
what I
yeah.
got.
Oh,
I
shit.
found this game. It's sweet. I'm like, that's probably like the one that's has the most pop ups out of all of them. But
The other thing that I thought of when you first brought up this question is like, I feel like for our generation, retirement feels like an almost impossible goal to
Yeah.
even like
Yeah.
achieve.
yeah,
you
I
know?
think that's
in the like normal sense of like, yeah, you work till you're 65 and then you retire and you like don't have to work again and you have your house and you can pay for everything and your kids need to go to school. Like all of that's all covered with all the pensions and all the things you
yeah,
get.
yeah,
Like for us, it's like almost none of that exists. So you have to save all that. And it's like, well, how much do you have to save? Like, well, how do you want to live? We've talked about this. Like, how do you reverse engineer
yeah.
the retirement life that you want? It's like actually really hard. And then you think about how much money is it going to take and you're like, oh, well, that's impossible.
Impossible.
So like, well, what does that mean? But then you think about it and you're like, you know, the way I always thought of it was like, well, you just live off of like the interest of like whatever assets
Yeah.
you own, right? You got all this money in the stock market and it, you know, generates a return and you live off the return. Well, you need a shit ton of money in order for that to work.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's actually more like you have a bunch of money and you live off of the returns and you start depleting the money. So
Yeah.
you got $500,000
Yeah.
and you live off the interest, which is not enough, but then you start spending that $500,000.
Yeah.
So then you have to spend down to zero.
Well,
When are
yeah,
you gonna
it's-
die?
Yeah.
Now the question is like, well, how long do you
Yeah,
want to
yeah, what's your
live? How long?
fuse?
Yeah, how long do you want this to last?
Yeah. There's
And you're like,
there's
I don't
also
know. So you have to like do this math of like, I'll probably live till I'm 90.
Right. That was what I was going to mention is
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
had that conversation. I found it really interesting when we were like, okay, so say we want $1 million. $1 million will give us, I don't know, $40,000 a year for 20 years. That's just what $1 million will do. So then that will bring me to 85. Then what happens?
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now if I wanted to live to 95, I would need a little bit more than that. So now I need like 1.5 million
Yeah.
living off
and you
40,000.
gotta
And
go
it's
back
like,
to work.
wait, is 40,000
Yeah.
enough?
You go back to work.
And then you're like, wait, now I need even more. And it's a mess. It's a
Yeah.
mess
Yeah,
of a
yeah.
thing to think about.
Yeah.
I mean, I think realistically what'll happen is you'll continuously just be adjusting. Like your first 5 years of your retirement, you're doing whatever and you're kind of spending. And then you're like, okay, this is the trajectory you're on.
Yeah.
You need to slow it down if you're going to get to 90. And then you live another 5 years and you're like, okay, we got to slow it down a little bit more. And you slow it down. So like,
Yeah.
you're never going to hit the bottom where you're like, I'm out of money now, 85.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got no money. So I'm sure it kind of works itself out a bit. And,
Yeah.
you know, you have family and stuff to help or whatever. But
I do want to quickly jump back to the hobbies thing, though.
Yeah.
Hobbies are key.
Oh, yeah.
I also love golf, and I really want to get into it more. I would love to like get into tennis. I would love to get into badminton.
Yeah.
There is this place, I think it's in New York City. It has like, I don't know, the waiting list right now is something like a 40-year waiting list. And it also costs somewhere in the neighborhood of like $10 million to retire there. But it's this massive building. Imagine just like, I don't know,
Yep.
a Holiday Inn size building.
Yeah.
With all the residents there, and they just have a billion things to do every day. You could do art classes, and it's like artists teaching you this
Right.
Yeah.
class. And like you could have tennis lessons with a pro or semi-pro tennis player.
Yeah.
You can go do bingo with whoever. They just have like everything is just top shelf stuff.
Yeah. It's like a billionaire prison.
That
Just
sounds,
has like,
but that
you're not
actually
you
sounds
don't
amazing.
want, it's not, you can't leave. It's, you don't even want to leave.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's why there's a massive waiting list.
Yeah.
It's insane.
See, I wouldn't like that.
No?
No.
I think I would.
Because I think if I'm going to be anything like I am now, I'm going to want to do a few things a lot. I'll want to
Like
golf a lot,
hyper-focus,
and I'll want to
yeah.
do X, Y, and Z a lot, but I'm not going to want to like, that just sounds like a lot of work. It's like every day you're like, okay, like we're going to do this painting thing. And like,
Yeah.
to some degree, it would be fun to do, like go there for a week and you try all these different things and you have fun doing that. But like, if that was your life, is like
Yeah.
week in and week out, it's like activities.
Yeah.
and
Presumably,
activities and
though.
activities.
Yeah.
Like, holy.
presumably, if you can afford this place, it shouldn't be like every last dime that you have. So you could like leave anytime you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be the ideal.
Sure.
That would be the ideal.
I mean, I think, like, now that I think about it too, I think almost having a little bit of that travel puts that balance, like, it forces that balance almost, because it's like, go somewhere and it's like you just live this lifestyle for a bit and you like it and then you leave it. And then the fact that it isn't happening all the time makes it so when you go back, it's like, oh, yeah, this rules.
Special again.
Yeah, it's like you just like have that ebb and flow of like, because then the same applies when you get back. You're like, oh, I can't wait to get back, play golf, or I can't wait to whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I think it's one of those like kind of moderation things or whatever.
True.
True. But yeah, I think the more interesting part, because like you obviously just can't predict it, is like, yeah, what other family is going to be around? Because obviously our family sizes are way smaller than our parents and stuff like that. Because I'm thinking about my like mom, like my dad, like had the like less siblings and stuff, and they're all in Italy. So it's
How many siblings do they each have?
my mom had 5, and my dad had 3.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, or 4, sorry. And yeah, like compared to Remy, that will have like one other, and like even cousins, because then like obviously the cousins go way down and everything. So
Yeah.
because that can also just add routine to your life of like, okay, let's go visit everybody and everything, especially all that. But yeah,
Dude, I love vacation though.
Yeah.
Vacation, Matt Lee, is just so fun. He eats the best food. He does the best things.
Yeah.
that's good.
And then you come back home and you just live a normal life.
Yeah.
You don't have.
I think that's part of what like realistic retirement is going to be, is you get like really comfortable in the normal and you just like really enjoy the day to day without tons of exciting things, without painting lessons and tennis lessons and all that stuff every single day. And it's just like, today we don't have any plans today. And it's like, yeah, all right. And you just kind of do the days and stuff. And you just enjoy the small things and stuff in life.
Sounds like torture to me.
Well, you better start saving for the $1 billion prison.
Yeah.
I'm going to New York, baby.
Yeah.
Screw you guys.
All right. That's been another episode of the Lou Lee podcast. We'll see you next time.
Play my favorite song, Magoo.
This is the other one.
It takes so long to get the good part. But we have Justin Timberlake on vocals here.
A deep dive into lay shallow thoughts. A deep dive into lay shallow thoughts.